it's Casey with Russo Resells. I am back on a Monday, September 29th, and we are going to go through the rest of the sales that I had on Saturday, September 27th, and yesterday, Sunday, September 28th. We're also going to go through a whatnot haul that I got from Kimmie over on Mama on a Mission. And then I am going to go through my September goals. Usually I have a goal strategy that I have set up every single month to make about $100 a day. And we're going to see if I have tackled that thus far. Go ahead and get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, and let's get into these sales. The first sale we're going to go through is this beautiful Alfani 100% silk little baby doll, like very Y2K inspired sheer blouse. And that is the only reason why I did get it, is because the Y2K inspiration. I would not pick up Alfani otherwise. I still would have picked up that piece if it wasn't new at tags, but because it was new at tags and 100% silk, that definitely elevated the item. So I had it listed on eBay for $31.99 plus $5 shipping. I sent out a 22% off offer to watchers, and a buyer did accept, so they paid $24.94 plus $5 shipping, and it cost me $4.24 to ship the item. I did have it promoted, so those fees were $1.61, and my fees to eBay were $4.50, which left me with a profit of $19.59. I did get that for an average cost of goods on ThreadUp for about $10, so doubling my money and very happy to do so. Now, this item is 100% cashmere J. Crew, like little pink sweater. And it does look like it was maybe washed. It is a size extra small though, so it could just be the smaller size. That's why obviously it looks so small. And because of those reasons, I did have it listed pretty reasonably over on eBay for $24.99 plus $5 shipping. A buyer offered me $15 plus $5 shipping, which I did accept. It cost me $4.49 to ship this item. My fees to eBay were $3.14, which left me with a profit of $12.37, and I did pick that up at a $2.99 Salvation Army sale. Very happy with that turnaround and that profit. Now, this is an exciting piece. This is by Marine Layer. And this is a wool blend cheetah trench coat. Very, very substantial. It is new with tags simply because before I started this YouTube channel, I did get a Marine Layer boutique by the box. So I have about $10 into this item. And I went ahead, this is one of the items that I've had for over a year, and I finally decided to reboot it. I put in new keywords. The pictures were fantastic, but I had to put in new keywords, and I dropped the price from $120 to $80. And that helped the sell significantly because a buyer liked it on Poshmark, and my Posher VA sent out a 20% off offer without discounted shipping, and that was $64, which was accepted by the buyer. My fees to Poshmark were $12.80, and I turned that $10 into $51.20. Now, this next item I sold, I do need to lint roll, so don't come at me in the comments, but this is by Neiman Marcus, and I did get this at a $2.99 Salvation Army sale. It is this beautiful purple ribbed long sleeve. It's kind of like a tunic blouse. You could wear it with some leggings and boots. Very, very substantial piece, very heavy, perfect for the holiday season coming up. I did have it listed for $27.99 plus $7 shipping. I would have priced it a little higher, but it was very difficult to photograph, so I wanted to put the price where it would sell quickly. A buyer offered me $23 plus $7 ship, which I did accept. It cost me $6.53 to ship. I did have this item promoted, so those fees were $1.59, and my fees to eBay were $4.45, leaving me with a $17.43 profit. So turning $3 into $17, very, very happy with that. Now, this is an item that is coming out of my, sorry, it got stuck there, out of my husband's closet. It is just this basic navy long sleeve, but as you can tell, there is the logo right there. It is Lululemon. He just wanted to go ahead and recycle this out of his closet. Like I said, he's really moving from the polyester spandex blends over to the Smart Wool line where they have like the half merino wool or the full merino wool. We're just trying to get into pretty much all natural fibers. So decided to go ahead and get rid of that. He does rip out all of his size tags for Lulu, so that's why I didn't have it, but I knew what size it was, so I did put that in the description. I had it priced at $19.99 plus $5 ship because it was so basic, and a buyer offered me $16 plus $5 ship on eBay, which I did accept. Cost me $5.02 to ship. My fees to eBay were $3.25, and we turned something that my husband is no longer going to wear or use, so zero pretty much, into $12.73. Very happy to get rid of something that he's not going to use anymore and pretty much recycle it and have somebody else use it. That's pretty exciting. Now, this little Yoda set, Star Wars, it is new with tags. I picked this up at Salvation Army for, I want to say it was priced at $4.99 plus half off, so about $2.50. And this is another item that I've had for over a year that I went ahead and rebooted. I used ChatGPT to create a stock photo of a little baby wearing that, which was great. I put in different keywords like holiday, gifting, present, and it sold for my full asking price. I dropped the price from $25 to $20, and someone came in and bought it outright on Poshmark. My fees to Poshmark were $4, and I turned $2.50 into $16. Very, very thrilled with that, and it just goes to show to get those old, stale items updated and drop the price maybe by a few dollars, and it definitely will move for you. Only about 4 more items, and then we can get into the really fun whatnot haul. So I had a surprising sale. I haven't sold jeans in a pretty long time, especially Madewell jeans. So these are the Perfect Vintage Jean, and they are by Madewell. And these are just in such great condition, but Madewell does not move as well as it did previously. So I would have sent those to ThredUp, but I just wanted to hold on to them for a little bit longer. I've had them for about 9 to 10 months, so it hasn't been quite a year yet. I did have them priced really reasonably at $45, and my Posture VA sent out a 20% off offer to Likers for $36, which a buyer did accept. My fees to Poshmark were $7.20, and my profit was $28.80. And I paid probably no more than $10 for those, so I'm very happy with an almost $20 profit. Especially, like I said, on Madewell jeans. Jeans in general are not really flying out of my closet, so I'm happy to get a heavy item out. Now, this is a very unassuming look, but what do we know about unassuming looks with great quality fabric is that it is probably Lululemon if it doesn't have the size tag, which it was. I felt it. I knew what it was. It's right there, the little Lulu tag, and I went ahead and I picked it up. It was at a $2.99 Salvation Army sale, which I love. I had it up for $20 and a buyer offered me $10, expressing a lot of interest in it. They sent me a message, really wanted it, could only afford $10, and I just took it. I only got it for $2.99. I know that's pretty low, but it also didn't have the size tag, so I had to include measurements. Very happy with the offer of 10. My fees to Poshmark were $2.95, and I turned that $3. I doubled my money pretty much and had a profit of $7.05. Now, the next item I got at the Goodwill outlet bins, and oh my gosh, where is the tag? It is this awesome pair of sweatpants by Psycho Bunny. Look at how cool that graphic is. Just a pretty basic pair. They're just like a navy jogger. And I did have to go ahead and throw these in the wash. Those were in a picked over bin, and I was really surprised that nobody picked them up. But I went ahead, I just knew that they needed a wash, and that's what I did. I put them up for $29.99 on Mercari. That is with free ship. I do free shipping on Mercari. And a buyer offered me $22.95. And because I only paid about $1 or $2 for them, I went ahead and accepted. My fees to Mercari were $2.29. Cost me $6.02 to ship. And my profit was $14.64. Those were only listed for about 2 weeks, so I'm very happy to have a fast mover. Now, last but not least, I went ahead and hauled this in a recent video. I am a part of a Facebook reseller group. This is, as you can tell, Beyond Yoga. It is a black velour size large new tag sports bra. I went ahead and listed that on Poshmark for $40, and an interested buyer sent me a $28 offer, which I did accept. My fees to Poshmark were $5.60, and my profit was $22.40. I did have about $13 into that piece, but my average cost of goods for 2025 is about $6. So even if it was $6 or $13, still to get $22.40 out of that is very great, and I will take what I can get. Okay, so I already opened Miss Kimmie's box, and it is filled to the brim. So I paid $37.24 for 4 items, which I know is a little expensive, but you have to pay for shipping. And my cost of goods was $9.31 per each of those 4 items. So the way that I look at it is hopefully one of these items will pay for everything, and then the other 3 become profit. And I really like supporting Miss Kimmie because I just think that she's a hustler, and I really love her channel and I appreciate her. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we got. Wow, this thing is packed. So the first item that I bought, and this is going to be a surprise for me too, because you know you don't remember everything you buy on those platforms. So this is by Retrolicious, and it is just this beautiful dress. If you could, oh my gosh, see. It's like a halter dress, and it has all these birds on it. So I love this. It comes with a little, I don't think it comes with a, or yeah, it does, a little belt, which is very cute. I'm hoping to get anywhere from $40 to $60 on this, so hopefully this one pays for the entire haul. And it does have this really cool like netting lining, so that is really, really awesome. I loved that piece, and I had to get it. This is, let's go ahead and undo this. This is Torrid, tried and true for me. And it's just this beautiful tank. Look at how pretty that is. And I know we're going out of the season, but I just thought this was adorable. And I hope to get anywhere from $20 to $30. It does come with this little tie in the back. So we're already at almost $90 in items, which I'm really happy about. These I got, these are Athleta or Athleta. They're 100% linen. I sell linen pants all day long, And like I said, I know we're going out of season, but these are an easy $28 to $40 every single day. Very happy with that. And we have one more item, which is new with tags. This is Eddie Bauer. It's 100% wool on the outside. I mean, look at how cute this skirt is. So, so cute. And this will be perfect for the holiday season. She does go ahead and insert a little thank you card, which I think is so cute. I love, love, love sunflowers, so this is just a great touch. And she did go ahead and put a little note. So very happy with these items. I know $9 per item seems a little steep, but like I said, one of those items should pay for everything, and then the rest is just going to be profit. Thank you so much, Miss Kimmie over at Mama on a Mission. I can't wait to get those photographed and listed today. So for those of you who don't know, I am a full-time online reseller. I do go into my old 9-to-5. I am a per diem there now, but my primary source of income is reselling, and I do have a goal of hitting $100 in profit per day. So today is September 29th. I am running the numbers from yesterday, September 28th, and already I am at a profit of $3,015.68. So I have surpassed my goal about $215.68 as of yesterday. Very, very pleased with that because we do have about 2 more days, so today and tomorrow, to close out this month. And I do still have my calendar, which I go ahead and hold myself accountable. I did run the numbers, and it looks like for Poshmark and eBay, I try to list about 10 items per day. And as of yesterday, I had on Poshmark listed 245 items. And if you can do the quick math, I should have listed 280 items as of yesterday on both Poshmark and eBay. So I'm 35 items short on Poshmark. And on eBay, I listed 260 out of 280 of those items, so I am 20 short on eBay. So today I am focused on getting about 45 more items listed on Poshmark and 30 items listed on eBay. Now, that is what I hope to do. I'm not sure if it's possible. I do want to say that anything is possible, and I am definitely going to buckle down and try to get those all photographed, measured, and listed today. I did leave myself wide open today, and I only have tennis at, I believe, 5:30. So up until now, it's about 10 a.m. right now to 5 o'clock or 4:30, I am going to be grinding on this. Of course, I have to go ahead and, eat lunch, package these items up, ship them out, so on and so forth. But I am going to buckle down for about 3 to 4 hours today to try to get all of those up and listed. Now, this is a little different video. Usually I do multiple days of shipping in one video, but I did want to go ahead and just release this one so you guys get a typical day in the life of Casey, really. It's not going to be a vlog, but I did want to go ahead and put this up as soon as possible so you guys can get my September goals. So, without further ado, it is Monday. It's 10 a.m. I hope that you guys have a fantastic week, and we are headed into October in 3 days. So very, very exciting, and I will catch you guys possibly in October, if not tomorrow, the last day of September. Bye, y'all.